Joining us now is one of our financial experts, David Barson with Barson Financial Planning. So nice to see you, David. Thank you so much. I mean, this is a little bit of money. Is it enough to help? What would you recommend people do with this money once they get it?
Yeah, so I think that the relief program, is a good thing. I think it'll cover, the tax, and there will be some extra money left over for families. But as you talked about, there's those three income groups, and probably those lower income groups who are struggling. It won't be enough for them. I think for those folks, some relief or some things that they can think about doing is, retooling their skills, looking for a work out there, because one of the silver linings out there right now is there's a lot of job openings out there. So you can look at retooling your skills and maybe looking for a wage, or talking to your employer to see if you can get a wage increase.
Yeah.
What they should do with the money.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Us. No, please tell us, what should we do with that money? I mean, it could be up to $1,050.
Right. So what they should do with the money, obviously those lower income groups are probably, already finding themselves behind the ball a little bit, because they've been having these higher prices already. So they probably have some debt on their hands, and I would say, pay that off. Also look for talking about the retooling. If you need to take a class, or, update your resume, if you have to use some of the money for that, the extra money for that, I'd do that. For those higher income groups, I'd look at putting money aside for maybe an emergency fund, or always check on your retirement, see if you're on track for retirement. So the higher income groups, which probably are not as effective as those lower income groups, that's what I would recommend.
Wow, those are great tips. Thanks, David. Well, the inflation is happening. Are we seeing any signs of it slowing down anytime soon?
So we're seeing a little bit of relief in some commodities. You talked a little bit about how oil is coming down, copper is coming down, lumber is coming down. So some things are starting to come down. It's just across the board, we still see pretty high inflation. The Michigan sentiment survey was forecasting that inflation over the next 12 months will be about 5.3%, which I think is much better than where we're at, but still pretty high. So I think it's going to be with us for a bit, and hopefully in the next couple of years we'll be back to normal. So
okay, are we headed for a recession quickly, David? We're running out of time, but should we brace for this?
Yeah, so the Fed is trying to slow the economy right now to sort of bring that inflation down. There's always a chance that they will take us into recession. I don't think it's going to be a long recession, though. If we get one like 2008, it will probably be a short recession. It won't happen probably until the beginning of next year.
Okay, that's a little bit of hopeful news. Okay, David Barson with Barson Financial Planning. It's always nice to hear from you. We love your advice. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Janelle.
Thank you.